Every winter, I see same story repeat itself. A young squash player finishes the season strong. The moment is sharp, the confidence is high, and the goals are big. Then winter arrives. Training sessions start getting skipped. Fitness quietly drops without anyone noticing. Footwork becomes slower, one missed session at a time. Confidence fades, not suddenly, but gradually. And when season finally restarts, they don't feel sharp anymore. They feel behind. Not because they lost talent, but because discipline quietly disappeared when no one was watching. Now I'm going to share 5 secret weapons for winter training that will make the off-season your biggest advantage. And winter became the choice moment that decided how they would feel when the season returned. Winter gives every young player a choice. Some players treat winters like a pause button. They wait for the courts to open. They wait for the motivation to return. They hope everything will magically come back when the season starts again. But others see winter very differently. They train smarter, they protect their bodies, and they build strength, speed, and mindset. While everyone else slows down, it is the same winter, but it leads to very different outcomes. And only one of those paths creates champions. And honestly, this is why consistency wins. It keeps working even when you don't feel like it. You do not need to train every single day. You do not need to brutal or exhausting sessions. If you stay consistent with just 2 to 3 focus sessions per week, you will not only maintain your fitness, but you will also return to the court faster, stronger, and more confident. You'll be mentally tougher and you will feel ready instead of rushed. Winter won't hold you back. It pushes you ahead when you focus on conditioning without burnout. I have seen too many young athletes burn out during winter season. They do endless running. They pile on too much volume. They lose enjoyment. That is not smart conditioning. For players aged 8 to 12, winter training should feel like play. It should include skipping games, relays, fun moment challenges. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency and enjoyment. For players aged 13 to 18, training becomes more structured. Sessions can include 30 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. This can be done 6 to 10 focused rounds. Activities like skipping games, cycling, rows, stair runs, or even shadow boxing work extremely well. Sessions stay short, focus stays high, burnout stays away. Once your conditioning is solid, now it's time to move into strength training safe and smart, so you get stronger without risking injury. Strength training scares many parents, but it should not, because strength training is not about lifting heavy weights. It is about learning control, balance, and proper movement. For players aged 8 to 12, training should be body weight only. Simple movements like squats, lunges, and static holds are enough. 6 to 10 perfect repetitions are far more valuable than more reps done poorly. For players aged 13 to 15, resistance bands and light dumbbells can be introduced. 8 to 12 repetitions for 2 to 3 control sets work best. For players aged 16 to 18, progressive strength work becomes appropriate. This includes squats, split squats, and deadlifts. Pulling and pressing movements should be balanced carefully. One golden rule always applies at every age. Perfect movement will always beat a heavier weight every single time. And once your strength is built with perfect movement, the next focus is your core stability and balance, because that's what keeps every skill under control. Growth spurts are sneaky. 1 month a player feels balanced and coordinated. The next month, everything suddenly feels like awkward. That is exactly where core and stability training saves careers. For players aged 8 to 12, training should include short planks of 20 to 30 seconds, side planks, dead bugs, and single leg balance exercises with a ball toss. For players aged 13 to 18, planks can be held longer, pallow presses can be added, single leg stability work becomes more challenging and more intentional. A strong core leads to better lunges, faster recovery, and fewer injuries. It keeps movement efficient even during growth phases. Core strength helps everywhere. And next we focus on footwork, speed, and agility even without a court, so you can move faster and smarter when you hit the court again. No court in winter means no excuses. You can tape the tee and corners on the floor at home. You can ghost without a ball. You can move with intention. Short ghosting sessions of 20 seconds repeated 6 times are extremely effective. Ladder drills or tape-based footwork patterns improve speed and coordination. Reaction games using call-outs or ball drops sharpens awareness. Adding racket shadow swings keeps movements squash specific. If you train movements 2 to 3 times per week, your speed will not only disappear, it will improve. Once your speed and squash specific movements are set, it's time to focus on mobility and recovery so your body stays healthy and ready for every session. Winter tightens everything. Hips become stiff, ankle loose, mobility, spine and shoulders feel restricted. 10 to 12 minutes a day makes a massive difference. Simple hip openers, ankle mobility work, thoracic rotation, and stretches for hamstrings, quads, wrist, and shoulders keeps the body moving freely. Recovery is not optional, it is performance insurance. With your body moving well and recovery in place, the final piece is winter mindset. Because how you think during the off season decides how you perform when the season starts. Here is the reality. Winter does not build excuses, it builds champions. While others slows down, you have the opportunity to rise. The work you do now becomes faster footwork, sharper reactions, and a stronger mindset when the season returns. If you want to come back to this quote ahead of the competition, stop treating winter like an off-season. Treat it like a training ground. To help you actually follow this properly, I have created a simple work assignment documents and tracking sheets. They're designed for players, parents, and coaches to keep training structured, consistent, and accountable through winter. You'll find the assignment Word documents attached in the description below. Use it well. Like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want more athlete-focused training content. Winter is where champions are built.